Good morning, children. We have done physical properties of chapter 3, metals and non-metals. We have done physical properties of metals and non-metals yesterday. Now today we will start with chemical properties of metals and non-metals. As I told you in last video that on the basis of these reactions we will arrange some of these very reactive metals in the order of reactivity series. So first of all we will study about reaction of metals with air. Metals when combined with oxygen they form metallic oxide, and when we dissolve this metallic oxide in water, most of these metallic oxides are not soluble in water but they produce hydroxide ions. For example, when copper reacts with oxygen, it forms copper oxide, which is black in color. Aluminium, when reacts with oxygen, forms aluminium oxide. Magnesium burns vigorously with oxygen and forms magnesium oxide, that we have done in chapter 1 also. Different metals show different reactivity towards oxygen. How? Sodium and potassium react vigorously. That's why it is suggested not to do these reactions in the lab in front of children or by the children, because they may be dangerous for us, and therefore also they are kept in kerosene oil, immersed in kerosene oil, because if they come in contact with air, small amount of the moisture will be there, they catches fire. That's why they are kept immersed in kerosene oil. Surfaces of magnesium, aluminium, zinc, lead, some of these metals forms a thin layer of metallic oxides which prevent them from further oxidation. Means one thin layer of magnesium oxide, either aluminium oxide or zinc oxide, once they form a oxide layer over their metals, that layer, thin layer, acts as a protective layer for them. It do not allow further oxidation of it. So this is the property of magnesium, aluminium, zinc, these metals, such that they prevent further oxidation by forming a thin layer of oxygen over them. Iron does not burn on heating, but when we put iron fillings direct on flame, they burn vigorously, because iron is highly reactive with oxygen. That's why it rusts also very fast, though it is a low reactive metal, but it reacts with oxygen in presence of moisture, react very fast and causes rusting. Copper do not burn. Even we put copper fillings on the flame, they do not burn, but yes, they form a thin black layer of copper oxide. Gold and silver, these are the least reactive metals because they do not react with oxygen at all. If you heat them over the flame, they will not form any layer over there. That's why gold, copper, silver, they are considered as least reactive metals. Sodium and potassium, they are considered as highly reactive metals. So on the basis of this reaction with oxygen, we can arrange these metals in the order of reactivity series. So what is that? First of all, most reactive are sodium, potassium, then magnesium, which burns, then aluminium, zinc, lead, then iron, copper, and then gold and silver. So due to the reaction with oxygen, we can arrange them and found that the arrangement is in the order of reactivity series as given in our NCERT on page 45. You can refer to page 45. Now one more thing very interesting we come to know here are about the amphoteric oxides. What are amphoteric oxides? Some of the metallic oxides like zinc oxide and aluminium oxide, they react with acid as well as base. Means generally we have talked in last topic also we discussed that metallic oxides are basic in nature and non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. But interestingly, zinc oxide and aluminium oxide, these are the two metals which can react with acid as well as base, and they form metallic oxide, they form salt and water. Let us see how. For example, aluminium oxide when reacts with hydrochloric acid, it forms aluminium chloride plus water, as well as aluminium oxide reacts with sodium hydroxide also and forms sodium aluminate plus water. So what is this? Sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid, acid and base, both are reactive with aluminium oxide. So what is your assignment? You will write the reactions of zinc oxide and zinc oxide with hydrochloric acid and zinc oxide with sodium hydroxide. Thank you.